Hi everyone! Happy September. This is your monthly reading for the month of September 2018. I am Morgana Braid, High Priestess of Maiden Circle Coven, and if you are interested in learning more about Maiden Circle, please check out the links in the description. We have a Facebook page and a blog that is updated at least once or twice a month, so go ahead and check that out. It's all about pagan stuff. And then you can learn a little bit more about Maiden Circle as well with the website link below. The website is currently being updated on a regular basis, so keep coming back and checking it out because I am adding new things and trying to make it a little bit prettier. I love pretty websites, so let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions or ideas to make the website a lot more interesting for you so that you can get a lot more benefit out of it on top of these readings. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is, like I said, your monthly reading for the month of September, and I am using the Sacred Rebel Oracle deck, as well as the Tarot of the Witches, and the Nicoletta Ciccoli Tarot, and the Gilded Tarot. So what's the overall energy for the month of September 2018? This energy is going to help guide our reading and help us know a little bit about the energy that is just with us for the entire month. And if you are interested in the daily readings, go ahead and check those out. That should be, Monday's reading should be up by the time this one comes up, so go ahead and look for that. And as always, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining these videos and for liking, subscribing, and all of the messages that I get on Facebook and here on YouTube. Thank you all so very much. So what is your overall energy for the month of September 2018? You have the perfection of your life. So this might be a month where things don't always seem to be going the way you're expecting them to go or going the way you're hoping. But it is important for you to remember that everything is playing out in the way that it's supposed to play out. Whatever's happening this month, allow yourself to accept it and go with the flow instead of trying to force it or change it or make it be something that you imagined it to be. Because at this point, even though you're not able to actually see the patterns, you may not be able to, they are there. And your life is working in a specific order. It's working towards something that is meant for you, something that is right for you. So your job is to accept that and to try your best to go with the flow. Try your best to see these patterns in life, see the possibilities of things. You know, if you have the experience of things going bad regularly and then suddenly something great happening, understand that that is just a natural way of things. Things are going to go up and down, okay? And they're not always going to go your way. But this is telling you that you just need to go with the flow, okay? It's all going to work out for you in the end. So let's get a clarifier so that we can see a little bit about what this energy is speaking of, what this energy is actually telling us to be aware of, what it's concerning. You have the King of Wands. So this possibly has something to do with your career. It has something to do with the actions that you are taking, something to do with your physical experience. So work, career, personal relationships like friendships, partnerships, things like that. You're going to be a lot more driven in those areas. Your energy is a lot more direct, a lot more passionate. You're ready to get things done. And even if things don't as necessarily work out for you, your energy here is that not only is it okay, but you are ready to take the reins. You are ready to move forward and make change in your life. So let's see what messages our higher selves have brought to us, our spirit guides bring to us. First, I am going to ask for the messages concerning your spiritual self. What are the spiritual messages, your spiritual growth, spiritual guidance, anything like that, that are coming to us from our higher selves, from our guides, from our higher power, whatever it is that you believe in that is bringing you messages. Let's see what they have to tell you concerning your spiritual standing. You have the Lovers. So this month, your messages are to engage spiritually with your emotional side. They are also about growth and allowing healing to come through. You may be forced to choose between something. You may be looking at other religions, other systems of belief. You may be wanting to deepen your belief system, deepen your practice, get more in tune with your spiritual side, get more in touch with your deities or with the beings that you believe in and that you follow and love. And if there aren't any, just get in touch with the spiritual realm entirely. Allow yourself to be immersed in that for a while. Allow yourself to connect. Get spiritually grounded today. Okay, allow your roots to deepen in your practice. So let's see what you should be focusing on and what's influencing you. So the first card I'm going to pull will be the card that's telling us what's influencing you in this spiritual nature, and what the next two cards will be what you need to focus on for the best outcome. So you have the Page of Swords influencing you. So chances are you are trying something new, like a new practice, or you're getting into a new branch of your practice. You are maybe seeing things in a different light than you were before, and some things are just starting to change for you in that light spiritually. Okay, you are spending a lot of time in thought. You haven't really taken any action towards these changes, but you have been thinking about them. I feel like already you've been thinking about them before this month even has started. You were thinking about these new spiritual avenues, and you've been sort of not exactly ready to jump in. You're not there yet, but you're pretty close, okay? So you've really just been considering this a lot. You're ready to try something new. You're ready to prove that you're not just coasting. You're ready to move forward with your practice. So let's see what you need to focus on for the best outcome in this area. You've got the Empress here and the King of Pentacles. So I think your focus concerning your spiritual messages to allow yourself to deepen this spiritual connection that you're working on, to be able to connect in the way you're trying to connect and remain, and to ground yourself and try something new. You need to focus on nurturing your practice. You need to pay attention to all of the good that you've already created in this practice, all of the stuff. So this is telling you not to forget anything that you've already taught yourself, but to nurture it and allow that to grow. Allow all of the treasures that are already around you and that you already have to become bigger and become more, okay? And this is not telling you not to pursue something new. It is just telling you to acknowledge everything that's come before it and not to forget how you got to where you are now, okay? It's really easy for us sometimes to learn something new and then forget everything that came before it, or to put all of our energy and all of our focus into a new practice as if it's, especially when it comes to spiritual things. So a more concrete example would be for people who practice, say, Wicca, and then they just let Wicca go and go straight to Buddhism. Whereas this is telling you that instead of doing something like that, instead of just ignoring your Wiccan background or whatever background it is that you have, you should find a way to nurture and incorporate that into your newer practice. Find a way to bring that with you so that you are more well-rounded. You're not just picking one side of the coin. You are allowing yourself to see all the sides and see all the possibilities, and allowing yourself to merge these practices so that you may have a deeper understanding of your spiritual path. So let's see what your messages are concerning your health. So this is just going to give us a little bit of guidance concerning your health. And I do want to stress that this is not a medical consultation. So if there is something going on with your health, it's really important that you see someone, that you see a professional, talk to a doctor about it. It can be scary, and in the States, it can be expensive, but your health is important. You're not going to be able to do much if you are not healthy physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, okay? You have the Seven of Swords. So this month, it's important for you to keep an eye on your health. It's important for you to make healthy decisions, like I just said a minute ago, even though it can be a little bit frightening or expensive or intimidating to go to the hospital. If you have any health issues, you need to check that out. You need to go and talk to a professional and deal with that. And right now, what this is saying is that you may not have been dealing with health issues properly. You may have had some problems that you've been ignoring. You may have had some problems that you've been just denying to yourself because you think they're either too small, or you think they're too big and it's too expensive to deal with, or you're afraid of the outcome, you're afraid of what the diagnoses might be. Regardless of that, it's important to keep an eye on your health, okay? Because this is saying that right now there may be some issues for you and you may not be dealing with them properly. So let's see what is influencing your health this month. That will give us a little bit more guidance for what it is and what you can do about it. So you have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so whatever is influencing your health, it might have to do with someone else. It might have to do with someone who is stressing you out and or making you afraid of something, and they're just kind of pushing and pushing. It's also possible you've been giving too much of yourself. Instead of someone coming out and stressing you out, you're just stressing yourself out. You're giving out too much energy. You're putting in more work than is necessary. You're not allowing yourself to sleep. You're putting maybe work or money or projects ahead of your health. And that's why you're having issues at the moment, because you're not necessarily focusing on your health. Like I said, you're probably in denial right now, and you're probably avoiding dealing with it. And that's because you are putting a lot more of your energy into making money or working or just everything else other than your health. You're ignoring your health, and that's making the situation worse. So let's see what you need to focus on to improve the situation. What do you need to focus on concerning your health in September 2018? You have the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So these are telling you to face the problems. Don't try to, if you get information on your health, don't deny it. Face it, deal with it. You are waiting for some sort of answer, but the only way you're going to get that answer is by being patient and by going and, asking the question, okay? You're not going to get an answer if you don't ask the question. This is telling you not to run away from your health, not to run away from these things, even if they're not always pleasant to think about. You need to give it the attention that it deserves so that you may be able to heal. And if you do that, if you do face this problem and you allow yourself to deal with it and allow it to happen, your outcome, it could be something that makes you nervous, but it's going to be something that will lead you to healing this problem, to healing whatever needs healing. Okay, and your job is to not deny that to yourself. Do not ignore that, and to not run away from it. Like I said, don't run away from your health problems. Face them head on, okay? Your focus right now, like I said, has been too much on doing things that are not related to your health, that are actually detrimental to your health. So face that, deal with it, ask the questions that need to be asked, see your doctor if you need to see your doctor, and allow the outcome to be whatever it is without allowing yourself to fear and without trying to make it go a certain way. Because, I mean, with your health, you can't force it to be something that it's not. You can only deal with what you have. But the only way to know what is there to deal with is to ask those questions and to face it head on, and then to be patient about the outcome and to accept the outcome as it is and allow yourself to move forward. Know that whatever outcome that you get is towards the perfection of your life. It's towards your own benefit. Okay, so again, this is your month to face things head on and go after good health, go after what is good for you. Okay, so let's see what your messages are concerning your relationships. These could be romantic relationships, but it could also have to do with friendships, familiar relationships, work relationships, things like that. Just what are your messages concerning relationships for the month of September 2018? I'm going to fix this, make that a little bit neater, give me some space here. So what are your relationship messages? You have the Queen of Wands. So in your relationships this month, you might want to take care of the people that are around you. You might be feeling a lot more actively nurturing, meaning that you want to take steps to take care of people, okay? You want to reach out, you want to give. If your family needs money, that's kind of what you're feeling. You want to give what you can give and take care of who you can take care of in whatever way is possible for you. This month, people are going to be attracted to that. They're going to be attracted to you, okay? They're going to see that you're nurturing. They're going to see that you have something not only that you can offer, but that you want to offer, okay? And they're going to come to you for that. People are going to rely on you this month. They're going to need you. Allow your friends to reach out to you. Allow them to call on you. You're going to feel you're going to feel motherly. You're going to feel powerful. You're going to feel strong concerning your relationships. You're going to want to speak out more about your boundaries and about what's important to you. Whether or not you're able to is a different story, but you are going to feel that desire. You're going to have that need to reach out and help people and to show that you are a person who can offer these things, and people are going to be drawn to that. So let's see what exactly is influencing your relationships this month. What is influencing the relationship this month, the month of September 2018? Oh, you have the Ace of Wands. There is a lot of wand energy. It's not surprising with this guy up here. Yeah, you are ready to go. You're in it. You're just in the zone. As far as your relationships are concerned, you are connecting with the right people. You are disconnecting from people whose relationships don't serve you and are harmful to you. You are becoming more aware of what's important to you concerning relationships. You're becoming more aware of what you desire and what you need. And yeah, if this is influencing you, then chances are you are going to speak out about it. Like I said, whether or not you're able to was up in the air, but with this here, you are able to, and you're willing and you're ready. And it might be scary for you, it might be frightening for you, but everything inside of you is telling you that this is what needs to be done. And so you are going to do it. You're going to go forward and you're going to take that action, and you're going to say, you know what, this relationship isn't working for me. This relationship is great for me, but I haven't been putting enough energy into it, so let me reach out and do that. You might even meet someone who inspires you to do this, someone who excites you, someone who makes you want to be more true to yourself, okay? There is confidence, all right? With this card here, it is telling you to be careful of being too confident and being arrogant, but these two together, you are super confident. You're ready, okay? You are doing your thing. So let's see what you need to focus on concerning your relationships for the best outcome this month. What do you need to do? What do you need to think about or consider or change for the best outcome, so that when you do speak your mind and you do set your boundaries, you know that you're on the right path, okay? So what do you need to focus on for the month of September? You have the Two of Cups, and you have Strength. So you need to focus on partnerships. It might even be a romantic thing, whatever it is, you are working with other people. You're not alone this month. You're not doing everything alone. And you know that. Like I said, people are drawn to you this month, and you are ready to make your relationships a center of focus, okay? This is probably one of the most powerful of these readings right now that's coming through. It's like you need to work with people, you need to reach out, you need to connect with people, allow yourself to stand strong, allow yourself to engage with this power that is inside of you, engage with this confidence that is inside of you, and move forward in your connections, move forward in your relationships, work with the people that come to you and that offer you something beautiful, that offer you love. Act anything that you do today or anything that you do this month concerning other people, make sure that you are doing it with your head and your heart in balance. Make sure that you are doing it with this confidence underneath it. You are already on the right path. You're already feeling this confidence inside of you. You're already feeling this power, and you already know that you have something to offer, okay? So offer it with love, with wisdom, and with kindness, and connect with other people. Reach out to other people. Let other people know that you love them. Especially if someone came to mind during this reading, that's the person you need to talk to. That's the person you need to reach out to. Even if there was an issue in the past, let it all go. Today is the day this month is the month to connect with the people who are important to you. So let's see what's affecting you concerning your work and your finances. What are your messages concerning work and finances for the month of September 2018? You have Three of Cups. So concerning your work and finances, you might end up having a lot to celebrate this month. Whatever it is, there may be, especially because we also have a lot of Pentacle energy here, or not a lot, but enough, that I do think that your work and finances are going to provide you something to celebrate. They're going to provide you a type of joy this month, a type of excitement, okay? And this is also telling you to share that, to not, don't celebrate alone, you know? Celebrate with your friends and your family. Celebrate with the people who've helped you get to this point, because there is something for you to celebrate this year, and that is way exciting, okay? So let's see what is influencing your work and finances this month. What's influencing this need to celebrate, this joy, this balance that you're finding in your work and finances? Okay, if you've been having some difficulties, you're about to start coming out of that. You're about to start seeing some returns for your efforts. So what's influencing this? You have the Two of Swords. You might be faced with a decision, and considering this is work or finance related, it could be concerning buying something, it could be concerning an investment, it could be concerning changing your job, whatever it is, you have this decision to make, and your issue right now is that you're not actually looking at it that hard, you're not actually focusing on it. You might even be in denial about it. You might have a job that you don't love, okay? And you have an opportunity that comes up for you, but you're not sure you want to leave the job that you don't love because it pays $1 more, right? This is telling you to open your eyes and to look at this problem head on, and to make your decision with a full and clear head, and make your decision with a full and joyful heart as well. So let's see what you need to focus on for the best outcome concerning your work and finances for the month of September 2018. And before I finish this, I would like to say thank you again to everyone who's joined us, but I would especially like to thank the higher power and the higher guides and our higher selves that allow us to share these messages and allow us to connect with one another. And I would also like to give a personal shout out to my friend Orion for the messages that he's been sending concerning these videos. He has been watching from the beginning and he says lots of really nice things, and I thought it would just be a good idea to say thank you to you, Orion, for joining and for watching these videos. It does mean a lot. It really warms my heart whenever I get a message, and you've been around since the start, so thank you for that. All right, what do you need to focus on? You have the Five of Cups, and you have the Ten of Swords. Right, so like I said, this has to do with a job that you're not quite loving. It's time for you to allow yourself to let that go. You're focusing on the hard stuff of your job. You're focusing on all this negative stuff that's going on right now, and you're not necessarily seeing the good that's going on in the background, and you're not necessarily seeing the positive in making this big change, okay? But there is a big change for you. There is a lot to come for you. You need to make the right choice and know that this is coming to an end. This exhaustion that you're feeling, it's coming to an end. It is time for you to celebrate and find joy in your work. It is time for you to find positivity and in your work, find fulfillment, and to let go of the things that are not serving you. Let go of the energy of needing one thing. Again, way back here, we've got that you're probably overworking yourself anyway, and that's putting you to a point where you're not only dealing with health issues, but you're also dealing with not being able to feel fulfilled in your job. But since you have this as your message, this is possible for you, fulfillment is possible for you, joy is possible for you, you may need to let something go. It's time for you to make the decision. It's time for you to face these things head on and really let yourself move forward, let yourself move into something new and beautiful. Let this phase that you're in, this job that you're in, this whatever struggle that you're focusing on right now, let it pass. It is time for that to end. It is time for you to focus on the good that is there for you. Focus on the possibilities. Stop going after things that have not been working for you. Stop putting your energy into things that have not been working for you. Okay, accept that didn't work. Accept that wasn't right for you, and it is time to let things that fail change. Okay, your energy is all about fixing it. It's all about change. It's all about growth, and it is all about going after what fulfills you. So seek what fulfills you. Decide what fulfills you. Let go of what doesn't. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card just to see what our energy is transitioning into October. What is the energy for your transition into the month of October as we pass through September, as we finish out this month? What is the guiding energy for that transition? You have new birth, guarded vigilantly. Yeah, so if you are able to let go of what's not serving you, you are able to accept any failures, any negative struggles, any energies that are coming along this month that have not been positive for you, and you are able to come into a new spiritual health, a new growth, a new physical health, and just allow yourself to change in these ways. Allow yourself to follow these new impulses that you're having, and to allow the old to grow with you. Okay, and you'll find that there is something new and beautiful for you at the end of the month. And as you transit into October, you're going to have so much to protect about yourself, so much to allow to grow, so much newness, so many seeds will be planted this month. So keep an eye on that and take care of yourself. Thank you. That is your reading for the month of September 2018. Thank you 1,000 times. And remember always that I love you. Bye.